My story has not ended. The journey, the trench remains.
Je me souviens des derniers moments de sa vie. And mine.
Oh, people, where? Behind what wall? At which dusk will I die without a final word?
The lake is freezing. The spring run-up.
War has been turned into a trade. Heads have been sold as if they weigh like cotton. And at the scale sit such judges who taste the blood, then decide the price.
Blue door. East wing. The sound. Beep, beep.
To which one should I put a wall? Now that the houses have been washed away?
Close my eyes. Duck my head.
Oh, helpless village. Oh, graveyard of skulls and oppression. Rip this earth open and come out.
What two black snake go into his mouth? Beep, beep.
They taught me with your blood. And you lie intoxicated with thoughts of virgins?
Blue lakes. The greenest of green grass.
I think of my own fate. My own life. Does it need a preface?
Darkness.
Oh, neighbors, for the sake of Allah, leave us alone. Do not bring peace.
His chest still go up and down. Up and down.
Oh, flag bearers of the world. You have paid us in the name of security.
Goodbye, my love.
You want rights and civility? Then why do you kill humans by humans?
My aunt! It grabbed the cord from the wall!
Oh, human lovers. I need convincing.
I pulled the cord!
My love.
How should I not explode?
It got too tight!
Barbara!
Mama!
How should I not burn? Alright, we got a Afghan male, unidentified, 18 years, multiple lacerations of burns.
Hello, I'm Dr. Chalmers. Can you hear me?
No English, Doc?
Can you hear me?
No English!
Where's the goddamn translator? Najib!
What's going on? Are we moving him?
He hasn't been wanted yet.
Is that his blood pressure? 50 on nothing?
Yeah!
Okay, we get moving, people.
Wait!
Get him on the gurney.
Got
We
it!
have to wait!
Are you ready?
Ready!
Wait till security arrives! Wait till he gets wanted!
What are you doing?
I have to ask you to stand back!
Hey!
What are you doing?
Wait till security arrives!
Hold his face!
How long do you think he has?
I have no idea!
He's gonna clean up this runway if we leave him.
Maybe he's dropping!
When are they gonna get here?
Dog!
Hold on.
Fuck!
Dog!
I heard you. What do you want to do?
Where the fuck are they?
Okay, now and ever! Do them all!
Move or we're gonna lose him. Your call.
Ah! Ah, fuck it!
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Up.
This way!
Get ahead there. Clear till the main street.
Got the doors!
Moving, moving, moving!
Yeah, got you!
Quickly, people, quickly. Leaf morphine.
Wait!
What do I need to know?
Fuck! I don't know. I don't anything.
IV.
Coming!
Did you prep it?
We had another patient in the helo.
Do we have the airway?
Open!
Okay, let's strip them.
Step this way, please!
Yeah!
Hey, keep breathing!
Yeah!
You okay?
I fucking lost him. Leave.
IV.
On it! Collect!
Here, let me help.
Just step back!
Okay.
Leaf, scissors.
Got it!
Cut his clothes back.
Cutting!
Hey, stay with me. Hey! We're not gonna lose you. We're not losing him.
What is this?
What?
Leaf?
Is he?
I have no idea.
Did you?
Negative.
What is that?
Who stitched this?
We didn't touch him.
Eh,
Careful.
there's something there.
Huh?
Cut it.
Yeah?
Slow.
Look, under
What the hell is that?
Je sais pas.
Hold on.
What the fuck is that?
Leaf, stop.
Holy shit!
Oh mon Dieu!
I know what you're thinking. And you're goddamn right. That is one magnificent looking lawn. Feel it. You feel that? Go on, go ahead, touch it. That That, my friend, is a well-maintained, finely groomed piece of turf. This grass right here, Kentucky bluegrass, had it imported up from the States. Doesn't that just roll off the tongue? Kentucky bluegrass? Sounds like something you'd roll up and smoke. Am I right? Huh? A few years ago, this right here where we're standing, was all sand. Sand, like a freaking desert. You'd come out of the house from the back door, right up there, and you'd walk down to about here. That's where you'd hit sand. Sand and weeds. There'd be rocks right out in front of us, and then you'd make your way out into the water. Grass. God. I didn't realize how much I missed it. All I got over on the show is dust and goddamn dirt. And now I can sit out here all afternoon and chip balls into that lake. As long as I don't shank one into the neighbor's mastercraft. That happened to me one time. I smashed a golf ball right through the windshield of Walter O'Farrell's boat. Holy Christ. Babs nearly gave herself an aneurysm hollering at me. Ready to dig. Oh. Sorry, where are my manners? You want one?
Every time an helicopter lands, it's in the dust and sand everywhere. An helicopter, they come in and land every day, all the time. Black Hawk, Chinook, Osprey, tuk 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 tuk. Et la poussière, dust, c'était everywhere. Ugh. I like to eat. Where I grew up, à Laval, it gets so Jesus hot in the summer that any time you go outside, you're always covered in sweat. It's so humid. You have to take 3 showers a day just to feel clean, huh? Me, I always loved the summer, but it was really hot over there. Hot as hell. 47, 48 Celsius, pas de problème. And the dust and sand all the time. In our hair, our skin, en dessous de nos ongles, our eyes. Parfois, I have to go to the bathroom to pee. And there's even sand on the papier. They, comme c'était like everywhere. To tell you the truth, the sand was enough to make a person go nuts.
Had to carry a weapon, eh? 2 of them. 9mm and a C7. It's like the Canadian equivalent of American M16, fully automatic carbine-driven assault rifle. Me, a medic. Back in the older wars, like fucking World War II, medics didn't have to carry a weapon. They got that Red Cross on their shoulder, so the opposing army wouldn't shoot at them. Guess what? Over there, they see a Red Cross on your shoulder, back, back, back! Medic's the first one they shoot. Didn't take us long to figure that one out. Taliban hasn't gotten around to signing that whole Geneva Convention thing. Part of me doesn't necessarily blame them. The Afghans, that is. The toys that the Americans have compared to them, it's like fucking humiliating. Like fucking David and, what's his name? Sorry. I got lost there. Yeah, I had to carry a weapon. And you know what the rule was if you got caught? Save the last bullet for yourself. If one of those motherfuckers got their hands on you, you're Better off putting a bullet in your mouth.
Kandahar Airfield is the busiest runway sur la planète. The biggest plane in the world land there, eh? Fighter drone, they land there all the time, day and night. Look like little silver spaceship. No one driving them. It's very bon. C'est un peu. It makes you laugh. To see a plane and then no one is driving it. Make the hair on the back of your neck stand up just to see that. It really made me feel like we were in space over there, too. All these planes, helicopter, drone at night. The dust, it hang in the air. And the big light from the airfield, from the runway, keep everything lit up. The sand and dust kicked up, hanging in the dark under the light. The drone, they run silencieux, whoosh. Their blue light, the only thing you see. I tell my mère Claudine, tell her about them, parce que say it's a drone. And she say, it's easier to drop a bomb from a plane that no one dropped.
What the hell is that? Is that what do you call it? A whiskey jack. I think it is. Yeah. Ha. Fucking whiskey jack. You know, one of the craziest things about getting back was getting used to the quiet. I got back to Canada and I realized that I'd forgotten the sound of birds chirping. Can you imagine that? Forgetting the sound of birds.
Is it okay that I talk like this? That I say, how you say, ramble? C'est ça, ramble. C'est pas facile for me to talk about it, and it helps if I just simplement laisser ma bouche, ma langue, ma lèvre, to talk and talk and talk, and so to make it easier for, I don't know, pour communiquer la vérité, the truth.
Golf game went to shit over there, that's for sure. 3 rotos in a row. Safe to say I wasn't thinking about my short game. Babs says it'd be good for me to get back out there on the course, but I don't know. I can't seem to concentrate out there for that long. I like it better out here, by the water. Babs, way back, she says to me, I have no idea how she gets these ideas in her head. She does this all the time. She says, Terry, I am sick and tired of you tracking sand through the house every time you go out in the backyard. Can we just lay down some grass already? Barbara, honey, sweetheart, I love you, but come on, just lay down some grass. You and I know you don't just cover sand up with, it's not going to take. You got to put down mulch and seed and soil first. Flatten it all out, smooth, nice and level. You got to get a lawn flattener, get rid of the imperfections. You don't put down a brand new lawn all willy-nilly and expect it's going to take. It takes a lot more commitment than that. Christ. Should have seen all the dandelions I had to pull out when I got back. It was an infestation. Babs says, why don't you just spray them with weed killer, Terry? Well, that crap never works. The dandelions grow back, and you got these yellow heads popping up everywhere. No, you got to dig them out. You got to get down there with your weed digger and dig them out by the roots. Otherwise, come the end of summer, you got all these little white spores flying everywhere, drifting all over the place. No. If you want to get rid of them for good, you got to get to the root.
Ma mère Claudine, she does that online thing, huh? That crazy stuff, that's green leaf. Stupid commercial. You know what I'm talking about? Type in your name, nom de famille, where you are born. The computer do a database search or whatever, une recherche. Beep, beep, beep. That little circle spinny ball go round and round, and then it tell you everything you need to know about your family. Me? I always think it's a scam. I mean, are you really supposed to know? From a computer? What's a computer going to tell you about the past? Ma Claudine, she's on, how you say, un terreau. Taurus. She's bullhead. She sign up and she do it. She give the computer all the family info. Nom, prénom, where we're all from, when everyone is born. I say, please, Claudine, es-tu folle? Don't give those people your credit card number. They're going to take all that stuff and steal your identity. Claudine, she said to me, Kevin, c'est quoi identity theft? La petite feuille verte? C'était incroyable. Claudine sent a bunch of it to me. L'information qu'elle a découverte. I don't know. Je suppose que it's about knowing where you come from. Ma mère, she find out that we have une grande cousine qui a servi pour le Canada dans World War I, en France. Une infirmière, un nurse comme moi. On a une histoire. Ma cousine et moi, we share that history. A history of taking care of people. Des fois, I wonder what kind of things she would have seen en France compared to what we saw.
One of the boys that he used to ride with over there bolted this video camera to his helmet. GoPro, you know. I asked him what for, and Buddy says, "Dude, you're crazy. People back home want to know about this stuff." Says people back home want to see it and feel it and fucking experience all the things we saw where we eat and sleep and take a shit. They want to see sand on the deck and dudes jumping out of the helo, the blazing hot sun and helicopter blades and AKs and explosions and fucking tanks blowing down buildings and blood on the camera lens. Buddy says he's gonna sell all the footage to Fox or CNN or whatever. I mean, I don't know who the hell he'd sell it to in Canada. Probably not the fucking CBC, though. Can you imagine? He tells me that people back home will pay good money for the right kind of footage. Stuff to make a reality TV series, or if he's really lucky, he'll get the movie deal, like Hurt Locker, Jarhead, Zero Dark 30, and all that shit. And then that goddamn sniper movie with Bradley. Oh, what's his fucking face?
I get it, though. I know the drill. You gotta dot the I's and cross the T's. Go in, see the head doctor. Everybody talks about everything. Talk. Sure. Yes, I'm a little tough to be around. First to admit it. Green's a little rough around the edges. Babs says, "You're not communicating, Terry. You need to talk to, God, doctors, army men." Shit. I think it's all men. None of us know how to talk. I came from a time, my father, he didn't talk. You don't air your dirty laundry in public. A man deals with his own problems. He doesn't blabber on about everything to everyone. A man takes his feelings, he puts them in a box, and he buries them. That's what being a man is. Shit, if it makes Babs feel better to have you come over and have a beer with the old man and shoot the breeze, hell, I'll do it. Just don't expect me to be sober while I do it. Ah. Happy wife, happy life.
I'd say it's a younger man's game. Not that I'm old or anything, but it's better, I think, if you're 20, 22. You're mature enough, but you're not bringing all your own life stuff to the equation. Wife, kids, relationships, baggage. It takes a toll. Being there is like riding a roller coaster in a third world country. That kind of thing will push the shit up in your throat, you know what I mean? There's always going to be certain things that stick in your head. Images. Think about it. That doesn't happen at home. Being scared out of your fucking mind 1 second and then relief and then the adrenaline kicks in and the next thing you know, you're laughing your head off because some guy just told a hilarious ass joke. Being back, man. Being a civilian. It's like one moment. Life is good. Everything normal, calm, and peaceful. And then screeching tires, or an ambulance siren, or a helicopter, and I get hit by this tidal wave from nowhere. I think I locked everything up, buried away somewhere, but then I'm right back over there.
We don't use our real name over there, eh? We have to wear a nickname on our gown. We treat NATO forces mostly. Canadiens, Danish, Allemands, Angleterre, Américains. Mais il y a des civiliens aussi. Most of the people here that I see are the family. Women, children, puis ils sont des autres. At the far end of the base, Peace Twin, there is a set of blue door. That's where we keep them. They are the reason we wear the nickname. I hate East Wing. Never go there. You don't want those people to know your name? Parce qu'ils ont chance que... Yes, they're all patients. It's my job to care for them. I'm human too. Vous comprenez? It's hard for me to know who those patients are and what they've done. Comme nous sommes tous de cette planète. Earth. We're all a part of it, but it's not like that with these people, that we are the same. It's like we come from two completely different planets.
This is what you have to look forward to after 3 deployments. My buddy, when he got back, he got his hands on some Oxy. You can crush these little bastards up, snort them, and that shit'll get you space-time high. I mean, so I've heard. The highest quality, though. Real soft. Like floating around the face of the moon. The moon that's drifting all around you. To go back or not? To be or not to be? That is the fucking question. Oh, sorry. Whether I want to go back or whether you think I'm competent enough to. I guess that's the fucking question.
I was trying to choose a nickname for my gown. I want something that would remind me of home. I think Snowflake? No. How old am I? 7? Puis Frozen Tundra? No. Then the doctors will think that I'm frigide and that I don't put out. Et puis, je vais jamais me marier. Ice woman?
Ice woman!
What do you think?
I think you sound like you're a character from Top Gun.
Top Gun, comme Tom Cruise Top Gun.
You can't let that be your call sign.
Why don't you shut your mouth?
Why don't you shut it for me?
Ouais, c'est à moi ça, je pense.
You know I don't speak French, and yet you continue to speak to me in it.
Parce qu'il faut qu'elle t'apprenne.
Yeah? Still nothing.
I said you should learn.
Me learning French would require a teacher.
No!
Oh, see, I'm a quick study.
Oh yeah, real quick.
Come on, try me.
Mouth, bouche,
Bouche,
lèvres,
left,
cul,
cou,
cœur,
care,
l'estomac.
the stomach. Stop it.
I was thinking of, je sais pas, like a tree or quelque chose. Like the trees around Credinso. Sur la fleur Saint Laurent. Big giant leaves qui tournent rouge et orange dans le temps. Des peupliers. Leaves from the poplar tree. Leaf.
Leaves, eh?
Leaf comme une leaf.
The Leaves. How can you cheer for a team that hasn't won the Stanley Cup since you've been born? Aren't you from Montreal?
I'm from Laval.
Same difference.
Okay.
Quebec's Quebec. You cheer for the Canadiens now.
I don't really watch hockey.
Well, that's okay. You can start watching with me. There's some TVs in the mess hall. They usually put the games on.
Really?
You bet. Keeps morale up. We can watch together. Hockey Night in Canada. Dawn and Ron.
I don't have the heart to tell him that I hate hockey. But it's nice to have something like that from home. Une connexion.
When I told her I was going over it, what do you think she said? Babs. Terry, absolutely not. You are 5 years from retirement, and on top of that, you are too old. Old? Barbara, I have skills. I can be of use. There are things going on over there. Our country's involved, and I want to make a contribution. Babs looks at me. You know the look, that sharp, piercing look that all women get. Like a hawk. That look that says, oh, you are in deep shit now. Go on. Tell me, Terry, why are we involved? We're there, Barbara, because in the 1990s, an incredibly repressive, brutal regime took control of that part of the world. And they imposed a set of laws, or whatever have you, rules. Rules that demanded the stoning of women, the repression of women's rights, the impaling of men who broke those rules, and the destruction of an education system in order to keep the population illiterate. Because if a people are kept without education, or educated only in what you tell them, then it leaves them susceptible to fear and mysticism and the alteration of faith. And by alteration, I mean using faith to push a political agenda. We've been using holy books to justify our actions since the dawn of time. And then 9/11 happens, which we all know the fallout from. And then something in that part of the world was deemed to be broken. You got these people, Taliban, Al-Qaeda, Islamic State, whoever they are. They've created an injury that's affected the rest of the world. So yes, you can try out various techniques to solve the injury. Less invasive tactics, per se. Diplomacy, sanctions, cutting off resources. But at the end of the day, these groups of people are causing a problem. And in order to solve that problem, you will have to bring the knife. You go in, on the ground, you open it up, and you get your hands dirty. I don't want to hold the tiger's ears, honey, but I don't dare let him go.
There's a lot of fucking liars out here. The ones who come back, the ones who tell you, I wasn't scared. Those guys are the ones who are really full of shit. They're the ones who should be sitting here with you. At least I'm trying to deal with what happened. People want to know the truth of the situation? Well, if they ask, I'll tell them. But will they be able to understand? No. Does it matter? Probably not. I've got this moment, this part of my life that I can't really express how I feel. You don't bother telling anyone about it because they won't relate to you. No one relates to you, so why bother? Signing up to do it all over again? Sometimes I look in the mirror and I think, fuck. Really? Again? To be honest, I don't know if I could handle it.
I have a friend over there. He was able to go outside the wire. He go to Kandahar City, to the local bazaar and shop. He say that it's important to know these people. One day, he gave me a Quran that he got taught there. He said Kandahar is ancient. Kandahar is an ancient city founded by Alexander the Great. I swear to Christ, Claudine would kill me if she knew I read anything from the Quran. But one time, I read this in the book, and I wrote it for myself. In the name of God, the most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to God, the cherisher and sustainer of the world, the most gracious, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship, and thine aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those on whom thou hast bestowed thy grace, those whose portion is not wrapped, and you go not astray. The master of the day of judgment. Claudine, she never wants me to go over there. I am a reservist. To her, I volunteered to go. I volunteered to leave her and go to a place we never belong, for come and say. Claudine, she doesn't even look at me when I leave. I don't care what people think of me. Not the news reporter, not the media or the nurses. I know that there are some who would want to do the same. Not the soldier. Those guys would do the same. I won't apologize because I didn't do anything. And they cannot tell me that this is wrong. Right and wrong? Ça n'existe plus là-bas. Pendant les mêmes comme sous nous autres, on pense pas pris ou mal. On est sous all of this. La guerre is some sort de rule comme things that could. Morals. They morals. They shows things to be action that morally you should or should not do. Whoever care what reason we went there? Ça ne fait rien. There are things from God, what He say, whether they are so that or not, that we should or should not do. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but le docteur de Montréal, he said to me one day, comme une joke, but not a joke. He believed it. He said to me,
Hey, Lee,
yeah,
what's the difference between God and an OR doctor? The difference between God and a no-R doctor?
Je sais pas.
God knows he's not a no-R doctor.
You see? We play that we are God here. We saved people that good or bad. On a même pas demandé. We play that we are the masters of the jugement. Us, not God.
She told you what happened, didn't she?
Il faut que, pour que je. You need to hear me say it,
I don't mind telling you what happened.
don't you?
It's just that.
I can't believe she would do that.
You need it on the record.
I've never said it out loud before.
You need me to admit it.
Christ! God damn it! I'm all right. Don't worry. Oh. I almost forgot today's a holiday. Jeez Louise. Must be a barge up there prepping for tonight. Oh, fireworks. Friggin' dig. Oh, God, it's hot out here today. And you know what else? PCO was closed today. How can the government close the liquor store on Canada Day? You mental? Close the booze store on a holiday? I had to go to the cold beer and wine and the lineups. Call this. Today there was this fella in a liquor store. Picker, you know, obviously from Quebec. Ratty little beard, scrawny. Smells like he hasn't showered in a week. His girlfriend, or friend, whichever. I don't want to presume. She's got armpit hair. Armpit hair on a woman. I must be getting old. I realized that was a fashion thing now. He buys a case of export, of course. There's a TV in there. Something on about the NHL. It's in my periphery. Nothing about the Montreal Canadiens. What do I care? Don Cherry's up there on the screen. Thunder's away. Good old Don. Shows some pictures, photos of some of the military boys who just did their bit in the show. And this punk, rat face, takes a crack at Don. Know what he says about Don? Can't hardly believe it. Look at the old man. Will he shut up and die already? I see red. 0 to 60. Practically popping one right there in the goddamn store. Bam! Bite my tongue, though. I mean, that's the last thing Babs needs is me punching out some French-Canadian kid in the liquor store. Don Cherry, though. Say what you will about the man, but Don is a legend. Supports the troops. Every time we lost someone over there, Babs said he put up their photograph on the television for the nation to see. That stuff, those kind of acts of patriotism, that's important. We Canadians, we don't do that enough. I think we all forget that here with all this socialistic bullshit. Oh, let everyone just get along, do whatever damn thing they want, as long as they're not hurting anyone. Well, believe me when I tell you, people are getting hurt. They're getting killed every single day. Maybe not in Canada. Of course not here. Everything's perfect here. But in the real world, people are killing each other over the same stupid crap that kid said to me. We gotta let everyone know Canada supports the troops. Even if you don't believe in the cause, the least you can do is support our boys. It's spineless. Crap like that from a kid who has the privilege of living in this country. The safety that's involved. Do you know what I saw over there? I'm just saying we save lives. This country, this whole goddamn mess is going to go down as the most successful, not just in terms of Canadian medical history, but in terms of worldwide medical history, as the most successfully executed war the world has ever seen. KAF Roll 3. The busiest, ugliest hospital in the world. And if you came in with a pulse, there was a 97% chance you were going to be healed, stabilized, and moved out alive. God's work.
Like I told you, these guys knock you on your ass.
Better than God, probably.
Blue door.
Space, high.
He is there, in the bed.
My father, way back now.
Like stardust, orbiting the planet.
He was a doctor for Canada. Served in World War II.
Why 2 black snake go into his mouth?
Descend through the atmosphere.
This country, our country, has a history. A great fucking history, pardon my French, of medical warfare.
Silver ships, hurtling through clouds.
I take pride in that history.
Scorched earth speeds towards us.
The cord from the wall.
I'm a doctor. I don't make the rules. I concern myself with the facts.
His chest go up and down.
Touchdown!
Afghanistan is an injury that impeded the body.
Up and down.
An invading army of metal insects.
Red bandage all around.
You've got an injury? There's only one thing you can do.
Beams. Scouring the foreign planet.
You go in, you get to the root.
Crisscrossing, crawling over the desert.
So shot with black spider web.
Armored gray beetles in space helmets. Descending on a vacuous land.
Surgery. You get your goddamn hands bloody.
My hand, reach out.
That's what we were doing there.
My hand, it's grabbed the cord.
Us.
Come in, Rover 1.
It's gone too tight.
We were saving lives.
A pull.
That was our contribution.
Rover 1, do you read?
The work of God.
Rover 1! God! Anybody?
Tout est commencé dans le printemps. Spring. Le pilote. They say a sea of red poppy covered the desert. Red, stretching from here to the edge of the world. The fighting slowed down completely before summer, the fighting season. Then it picked up after the harvest, as soon as the men take the poppy to make the opium. NATO tried to burn the field. Je pas. It's only to make things worse, make everyone more desperate. A farmer and his 4 children come in, full of dust, covering dust and blood like bleeding mommy, choking to life. Kid, age 6 to 13, 3 boys and 1 girl. Eldest son is ahead, step on an IED. Boom! Could be Taliban, could be Russian. Who knows in this world, eh? The oldest son, he died right away. The second son, he is closest to the blast. He has laceration over his torso, head, and neck. 2nd-degree burn everywhere. Frag gone up into his face, maybe his brain. Doppler CT scan. So, if the second son's brain is not hit with a frag, his chances of survival are good. Otherwise, no. The daughter, she's farthest away from the blast. She's in stable condition. Blast concussion probably, but she will live. The youngest son, 6-year-old, he has a jagged piece of charred metal lodged 4 inches into the anterior side of the left arm, right above the elbow. His arm is black. I mean, noir. I think it's from the dust, burn maybe, but no. The arm is dead. All my time as a nurse in Laval in the ER, you never see a limb dead like that. Never happened. But here at KAF, we see all kinds. The father, he isn't yelling, but he argues very fortement with our hospital translator, Najim. Poor skinny Najim, like he never eats. And he wastes away in front of us, trying to be a bridge of communication for his whole country. You know what happened to Najim if the Taliban found out he worked with us? They kill him. No. In front of him. They take away his wife and his daughter, castrate his son. They destroy his whole family line. And then they kill him. That's how they treat their traitor. The father with Najim, he speak to me, he say, he will trade you his heart. He wants to give you his heart. I don't understand. What's he saying? He will trade you his heart. Cut it off. Give it to you for his son.
I don't understand what he's trying to say.
He wants to give us his arm.
For what?
He thinks we can attach it to his son.
That we can cut off his arm and...
I think that's what he thinks we can do.
You need to tell him we're not that good.
So what do you want to do?
Jesus, leave. The arm's dead. His skull's caved in. I'm not sure it's worth using the blood we have.
I know.
The kid's chances are slim at best.
I know.
So?
Look. 97% chance at roll 3.
Jesus, Leaf, why do you always do that?
It's your call.
Oh. What the hell? In for a dime, in for a dollar.
The father with Najim, he speak to me. He say, please do everything you can to save my son. He is my only boy left. He is my only hope. Allahu Akbar. That night, after the surgery, I sit up awake next to the farmer boy. Giant white bandage wrapped around this small thing. White tube like snake go into his mouth, keeping him alive. This little boy, 6-year-old, fighting to stay breathing, to keep alive. His chest moved up and down, up and down, up and down. Deviens mon ange bleu, fermez tes jolis yeux, tu me seras plus beau, deviens contre ma peau, je n'ai rien à te donner qu'une peau d'amour, une peau d'été. Je te raconterai comment dansent les poupées. But non, dans la nuit, le boy, son cœur arrête. The next morning, they take his body out in a black body bag. The remains are so small that they have to fold the body bag in half like a suit bag. They give the bag over to the father so that he can bury his boy. The father doesn't say much to us. He is afraid from the Taliban, afraid someone will see. Before he leave, the father, he give me these. I ask myself, what do these people pray for? Is this what they want? Us? Here? There were 3 of us there that day. Did you talk to any of them?
Hold on. Hold on. Look, you have to see this. Check this out. There was this thing they played over there to call us out whenever a nightliner came in. An internet clip, a piece of music. You know, like how when the fire department would get a call at the station, you know, the bell would ring, guys would jump up and slide down the pole and gear up. It's like a theme song, right? Like a call to action. Okay. This is what they played when we got the call to suit up. That! They played that when they sent us out. I shit you not. Look at me. You think I'm fucking kidding you? From a video game, World of Warcraft, Leroy Jenkins! and you know what? In that video game, all the players take their characters and they all run into a boss dungeon and get fucking massacred. So, I don't know if anyone said anything, but maybe it wasn't the best thing to play before they fly us out in the helivac, you know what I mean? It's like that scene from that movie. Kubrick film. No, not Kubrick. Oh, fuck. What's his name? Fucking. Fuck! Oh, man. Apocalypse Now. Coppola! Francis! Fucking Coppola! God damn it, I knew it would come to me. Holy shit. Motherfucking Coppola? Well, the smell of napalm in the morning. What was that one? Cambodia? Or Vietnam? Fuck. Nam. Fucking Nam. You know, America just carpet bombed the shit out of that country. Thousands and thousands of bombs just raining down from the sky like they were laying down carpet. Covered the whole jungle up in fire. Yeah, that shit happened. And all everyone remembers is that fucking Coppola movie. Turned the whole thing into a blockbuster and everyone forgets. But I don't forget. Like you remember how we made a big show out of telling everyone that we didn't use torture tactics over there? Yeah. Well, we took one of them prisoner. You know what happened? We fucking patched him up and had him over to the Afghan National Army. How the hell do you think the A&A got people talking? Please, we knew what was going on. We just chose not to stop it. Fuck. Oh, you know, I don't even know why I'm going over all this with you. I really don't. Debating it all? I know I don't want to go back over there, but you get used to something about it. The violence, the adrenaline. Life coming at you 100 miles an hour all the time, and then I'm right back here at home, and it's just quiet. The nurses over there? Shit. You ever do work with any of the nurses? They're the ones who really saw stuff. I can tell you what happened to me, no problem. But the nurses with the kids and shit, fuck. They didn't attach themselves right away. Glommed onto, didn't want to leave. Nurses took care of them, practically adopted those kids, but eventually, everyone has to go home. Back over the wire, back to their not so better lives. I don't mind telling you what happened that day. It's just never said it out loud before. The Black Hawk dropped us in Kujawai Valley. Desert surrounded by mountains. It's impossible to get armored vehicles into the hills. The Taliban uses them for cover and ambushes. Anytime you go in there, you're on pins and needles because there's a decent chance that someone's going to take a pot shot at you with a fucking stinger. Lucky us. Not today. Patient's a 23-year-old Aussie. Private Cameron Boise. Same shit as usual, but today, this fucking kid. My little brother's name is Cameron. Now, all of a sudden I have some bullshit connection to the patient. Cam and the rest of his unit cut through a farming field. Standard formation, single file. Explosion goes off. Kicks up more moon dust than it shouldn't have landed. Shit hangs in the air, dust, sand. Can't see a fucking thing. Squad roll calls. 1, 2, 3, 4. No can. Squad spreads out, combs the area. Platoon sergeant finds Cameron 40 meters out. 40 fucking meters. Laying in a neighbor's vineyard. The primary does a good job stabilizing him, but by the time I get to him, he's had so many chest compressions that every rib is cracked. It's like trying to resuscitate a box of smashed glass. He's got a tourniquet on his left leg, and his right leg where he stepped on the IED, I mean, I don't know what the Doc KAF is supposed to do with that. We low cam into the kilo, about to dust off, we spin around. Platoon's moving in a second stretcher. Load it in. Afghan. 17, 18 maybe. I don't know whether if he's the enemy or the farmer's kid or what, but the kid's in shock, eyes alert, darting back and forth. We're all decked out in our gear. It must look like fucking space aliens to him. Not like we can leave him, though. Dust off, in the air, fucking Black Hawk pounds my skull. Thud, 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 thud. Here's the way it's supposed to break down. Prioritize patient with greatest chance of survival. Patient. Greatest chance of survival. The Afghan. Alert, responsive. Cam. Unconscious and bleeding out. Fuck that. That's a NATO soldier next to me, brother. Put yourself in my boots. I'm trying to cinch off Cam's femoral artery, but every time his heart beats, he just dumps a bucket of blood all over the metal floor. Pilot on the comms just screaming at me. 5 minutes out, you got him or what? I'm fucking losing him, you get us there now! You keep fighting, man, you hear me? Cam, open your fucking eyes. Cameron, open your fucking eyes! His eyes open! And he grabs my shoulder. This ain't nothing, Mark. This ain't nothing. I don't know who the fuck Mark is. This kid, Cameron, he's somewhere else. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. He smiles, closes his eyes, drifts back, chest going up and down, up and down. And then it's not. Cam! Fuck!
Got an Afghan male. Unidentified.
Are you okay?
I lost one. Can you hear me? No English, Doc. What? No English! Najib! Hasn't been wanted yet. Okay, we get moving, people.
Moving!
We have to wait!
Are you ready?
BB's dropping!
Fuck!
Okay, now whatever, to the mark!
We move or we lose them. It's your call.
Ah! Ah, fuck it!
Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Up.
This way!
Get ahead there. Consolidate 3.
Ah, got the doors!
Moving!
Yeah, got you! Hey, quickly, people, quickly. Leaf, morphine.
Wait!
What do I need to know?
Oh, fuck! I don't know. I don't anything.
IV.
Coming!
Did you prep them?
We have another patient in the helo.
Do we have the airway?
Open!
Okay, let's strip them.
Step this way, please!
Yeah!
Hey, keep breathing!
Yeah!
You okay?
I fucking lost him!
Leaf, IV.
On it! Caress!
Here, let me out!
Just step back!
Okay. Leaf, scissors.
Got it!
Cut his clothes back.
Catty!
Hey, stay with me. Hey, we're not going to lose you. We're not losing them.
What is this?
What?
Leaf,
You see,
I have no idea.
did you?
Negative!
what is that?
Who stitched this?
We didn't touch him!
S.
Careful!
There's something there.
Huh?
Cut it.
Yeah?
Slow.
Look! Under
What the
the
hell is that?
Shabbat!
Hold on.
What the fuck is that?
Leaf, stop.
Holy shit!
Come on, go!
Flag bearers of the world.
Cut through his shirt. Scissor to his body.
When I close my eyes at night, I can see it.
The stitches, I cut them away.
For the sake of Allah,
His fingers move for a detonator.
Where his intestines should be.
do not bring peace.
They're not.
Don't touch anything.
Human lungs. Highly convincing.
A metal wire run from his stomach to his hand.
His bleeding guts ripped apart.
How should I not burn?
Barbara!
How should I not explode?
Grenade! I died.
Blue lakes. The greenest of green grass.
1,000 million pieces of me. Blasted miles away.
Blood and tissue splattered sur le mur de plastique.
Cold lemonade in the hot sun.
Burning flesh, gunpowder.
Mountains and sunsets fall into the horizon.
Soaring past the moon.
Bone, skin, l'air, cheveux.
My love,
Like space dust. Around the sun.
Les yeux de ma mère.
Time and space.
Un univers des deux.
Tumbling in the cosmos.
Maman,
please God.
qu'est-ce que je fais?
Please God, let me go.
Home sweet home.
He can't. He lose the patient pass out. He lose too much blood. Il pouvait pas. He can't push the pin on the detonator. And we save him.
I made them skip the security check. It was my fault.
No, it was my fault. I should have said something to her.
They shipped me home the next day. Can I ask you a question? Seriously. 1995. Do you trade Patrick Waugh? Of course not! Oh my lord, Montreal Canadiens, worst thing they ever did, I swear to Christ! Who in their right mind trades Patrick fucking Waugh? Pardon my French, but Jesus Christ, I can still remember it. 9 goals. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 9 goals? If it ever comes down between Mario Tremblay and Patrick Waugh, you always get rid of Mario Tremblay. Do you even know who they traded Patrick for? No, of course not. Who would want to remember trading Pat Waugh and Mike Keane, the team captain, for Jocelyn Thibault Martin Rosinsky and Andrei Kovalenko. Do you know what Andrei Kovalenko did in his hockey career? No, of course you don't know. Because Andrei Kovalenko never did anything in his hockey career. Wait. Don't tell me. You're a Maple Leafs fan. Oh, God. Well, I guess it could be worse. Could be an Oilers fan. Suppose everyone out here roots for the Canucks. Oh, the Knuckleheads. It's just, yeah, no, of course, to some extent, I suppose there was enjoyment, if you can call it that. Probably not the right word, more like fulfillment. I had a job that needed doing, and I did it. And now, like I said, you have a job, something to do, purpose. It's fast and hard. It's always coming at you full throttle the whole time, and you get used to the pressure and the adrenaline and all of it. But then it's over. Just like that. It's changed. It came back. Sent back. We got some pretty spectacular sunsets out here. Look at that lake. We are so goddamn lucky to live here. Canada, I mean. So lucky. Some people, they don't see it. Okay. You want to know what happened when I got back? Here it is.
When I get back to Canada after the incident, I knew something was up. I just didn't. One of the officers, he accuses me of faking. Says I'm a medic. I know the symptoms. If I wanted to, I know all the right things to say to convince you. Says I'm playing. It's all in my head. I'm making it up so I can get the pension. The pension? All in my head. Yeah. All that shit's still in my head. I go to bed and I can't stop seeing it. Don't need a GoPro to review the footage. It automatically assumes I don't want to serve anymore? Can you believe that fucking cocksucker? Ugh! Well, I don't know. I don't know. Here's the thing about Afghanistan. It's funny. It's like a lot of the provinces in Canada, in that the capital of the country is one city, but the heart is somewhere else. The capital of Afghanistan is Kabul. The heart of Afghanistan is Canada. In the south, in the middle of the desert. No one in history, I mean not the Russians or the Turks or fucking even Alexander the Great, no one has ever been able to hold Afghanistan without holding Kandahar. No foreign army, ever. And somewhere, when I was in the city, this is what I was told. Somewhere in Kandahar, an ancient city in the desert, is this big old wooden chest. Treasure chest. And inside that chest is a small silver box that contains the most sacred item in all of Afghanistan. It's like the Stanley Cup, the motherfucking Stanley Cup of Afghanistan, but it's way more valuable than that. Stanley Cup's just a stupid old trophy. This thing, the item in the box, it's spiritual. A fucking spiritual artifact. And how many of those do we have in Canada? Oh, I'll tell you. None.
How are you?
What?
How are you?
I don't know.
Do you want to talk?
About?
Say, je sais pas. On est vrai parler.
I don't fucking speak French.
Okay,
My road was almost done.
I know.
Heading.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should be dead.
No!
Yes!
You don't know that!
We should be dead!
Hey!
He tried to kill us and we fucking save him!
Hey!
T'as-vous qu'est-ce a fait? Je sais pas, qu'on fait ici. Dis-moi qu'on fait ici!
It's okay! It's all going to be okay!
Why did we save him?
Because it's our job!
This is our job?
Yes.
What are we doing over here? Say something, please!
I don't know what to say!
Je ne comprends pas! I don't understand this place!
I have to go!
Wait,
What?
at home, when we go back, will we see each other?
Babs was gone for the weekend. Warden's out. Take advantage, right? I grab a 12-pack, head up to the course, wind up shooting 103. 15 over on the back nine. Par 72, so how am I doing coming off the front? Needless to say, I'm pissed. I'm not happy about my golf game either. Walk up to the pro shop, flip my keys to the clubby, run the whole thing in my head. 3-putted 7, missed the fairway on 8, went in the drink on 13, sand on 50. Fuck. Foursome rounds the corner. 2 men, 2 women, chatting. Club attendant takes their clubs. One of them, lady, pink shirts, little white visor cap thingy up north from Avenue, walks past. And this woman, talking about stuff. Us, the forces, things that civilians don't have a right to talk about. The whole thing's about oil. What are we even doing over there? It's a national embarrassment. An embarrassment? So planting bombs in the ground is heroic? Yeah, no, I'm talking to you. No, you shut the fuck up. I'll tell you what happens. Tank runs over a landmine, boom! Tank weighs tons, goes up, slams into the ground. Pilot, his legs are beef chuck. You're embarrassed? Fuck you. You know what your leg looks like blasted into 1,000 pieces? No, of course you don't, you spoiled bitch. You know what I had to do over there? You know what your femur sounds like when it breaks? It cracks like a tree branch. What am I supposed to do with that? Blood, shit, puke. I use a saw to cut the kid's legs off. Skin, muscle, serrated saw on bone. All I can do is cut off his legs. I cut his legs off with a saw. Cut off his legs. Club attendants, escort me to my car. Drive. BCL. Bottle of Stoli. Pound the 7-iron into the grass. down the bottom. White spheres smash into water. The idea settles. Like glass. Clear as the surface of the lake. Combat boots. Laced tight. Grass, sand, rock, water. Lake is freezing. Spring runoff. Walking. Deeper. Water up to my knees. Ah! Water rising. Stomach. Grenade. Chest squeezing. Neck. God! Please. Please, God. Please, no more. No more. No more sights and sounds and beating hearts and anger and waking up in the middle of the night and nightmares and stomach ulcers and fights with my wife and screaming at strangers and please let it be quick. Blue lakes, the greenest of green grass. Goodbye. Cold lemonade in the hot sun. Goodbye. Mountains, sunsets, fall into the horizon. Goodbye. Barbara, my love. Goodbye.
Go back.
What?
Go back.
No.
Go back.
Chickadee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Chickadee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Go back.
Chickadee-dee-dee-dee. Wait. I don't think this is... Maybe I should...
I go back. Tonight, after the attack, I go back to East Wing. Blue door. I walk slow down the hall. A sound. My heart in my chest. Doom, doom, doom. I know that he will be there. Wrapped in white blanket. Stable condition. Coma. Kept alive by Canadian machine. Paid for by Canadian tax money. I come near to his bed. The sound of the EKG. Beep, 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 beep. Red, bloody bandage cover his stomach. His body so shut with stitches like black spider web. White tube like snake go into his mouth, breathing for him. Electrical pad connect to his chest, make it so his heart will pump. Morphine drip to his vein, so that he will not feel pain. This man who tried to kill us, he will get better. He will stay alive. 97 pour son chance at roll 3. God is not an OR doc. He will not save him. We will save him. Us, not God, me. Beep, 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 beep. His chest go up and down, up and down. My hand, it grabbed the cord from the wall to the respirator. It grabbed and pulled. The cord got too tight. Beep, 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 beep. My hand, it pulled the cord all the way away. Hold the cord, I pull. Plus de connexion. Plus d'oxygène, plus de sang, plus de circulation. J'arrête tout. Toutes les machines. J'arrête. big nurse. No one will come. I will not save him. No one will save him. No one. I closed the door, turned the latch. Claudine? Maman? Je me sais sur le plancher. The floor is covered in sand.
So, you want to know what's inside? The Stanley Cup box. A cloak. A cloak that God gave Muhammad. A gift to the Afghan people. A gift from God. Very few people in Afghanistan, now not to mention the world, have ever seen it. But there is one man who comes from a lineage of ancestors whose job it is to guard the box. He's known as the keeper of the cloak. He says that the cloak is immense, bigger than the length of 10 men, soft as silk, woven from the hairs of camels and parrots. It contains no seams, it has no shape. A person will see in it not one color, but as many colors as are imaginable, because as the light catches it, the light, it shifts like quicksilver, morphing from deep blue to emerald green and arterial red and then purple and then something else, a completely different color entirely. Something that the human eye can't even distinguish. No shape, no seams, so many colors you can't describe what is actually there. God's cloak. We tried to hold Afghanistan, give it back to its people. When someone asked me what was it like over there, I think of God's cloak. I think of my dreams and my memories and all of the shit still stuck in my head. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. The thing I've realized. I don't know who I am when I'm here. I know who I am when I'm over there. That's scary, right? But at least it's solid. Finally, something solid. I know this request is fucked up, and I'm pretty sure after listening to all the things that I've said to you that none of this is going to help you with that, but I need you to send me back over there. I have to go back. Please. 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 Please.
We did it though, Babs and I. Laid down the dirt,
Please.
flattened it all out. Roots are getting in there, starting to grow. Who'd have thought, eh? Kentucky bluegrass right here at home. We keep going. That's the important thing, right? Well, you probably got to be hitting the... Yeah. Sure. Hey, thanks. Thanks for coming by. It means a lot. I know Babs appreciates it. Don't know how she puts up with me, to tell you the truth. It's just, I don't know what I'd do without her. I don't know what I'd do without my wife. Thank God for Babs.
Thank you.